Chris Rose with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Browns rallied late to beat the Steelers 13-10 on a Dustin Hopkins 34-yarder. Dorian Thompson-Robinson threw for 165 yards and a pick in his second career start. The Lions overcame a 12-point deficit with 3 minutes to go to get a 31-26 win over the Bears. Despite the win, Jared Goff struggled throwing 3 picks. The Lions moved to 8-2 on the year, their best start since 1962. Broncos won their 4th in a row, 21-20 over the Vikings. Russell Wilson threw for 259 yards, including the late game-winning touchdown to get the Broncos to 5-5. Josh Allen threw for 3 touchdowns as the Bills rolled past the Jets 32-6. Zach Wilson benched late in the third quarter, replaced by Tim Boyle. Jalen Ramsey tied a career high with 2 interceptions as the Dolphins beat the Raiders by 7. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
This year, Staples will not be celebrating the holidays. Instead, we're celebrating the holiday deals with amazing savings for the holiday season. Save 60% on custom holiday cards, save 60% on custom invitations, and save 60% on custom photo gifts like mugs and calendars. During Staples holiday deals, it's not about the ho, ho, ho. It's about saving dough, dough, dough. Save 60% on custom cards, invitations, and photo gifts today at Staples. Ends 12/2. Visit staples.com/print for more details.
Black Friday is now a game day. The Dolphins take on the Jets in the first ever Black Friday NFL game. Stream for free only on Prime. Black Friday football. Dolphins versus Jets. Coverage begins this Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Only on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/watch Black Friday football for details.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It is 7:30 on this Monday morning. Good morning, Gene. You remember what day it is, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with that.
And you help remind me.
Yeah, okay. It's a Monday morning.
It is.
It is your final day with me. Then you get your buddy back.
Well, yeah, maybe so. Tomorrow, I think so.
Yeah. I think I don't think we can keep him away any longer.
Yeah, he's gonna come back tomorrow. He's got a new, what do we want to say? New buddy to follow him around some.
Oh, okay. He has another dog.
Yeah, he's got another hound dog.
There you go. That'll keep his wife busy.
Yes, yes.
And then he'll come on the air and brag about it.
Yeah. So he's gonna. I think he'll be showing up tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe a couple of days to get adjusted.
I'm betting he'll be in and he'll have the dog with him.
All right. Well,
because he likes to take his dog wherever he goes.
Well, that's true. So we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't do that because my dog jumps on everybody.
Well, is your dog a big dog? Or?
He is a big dog.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not fun when they're really big.
He's part shepherd and part husky, and he's got the tallness of the shepherd.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nicest dog you ever wanted to meet, and he just wants to be nice to everybody, but he cannot control his emotions.
You've tried and talked to him?
Oh, got to keep him in the backyard when somebody shows up because he will hound them. He's a good guy.
What can I say?
Anyway, you used to have a dog.
I used to, and they said you can't have any more. No, actually, I can't. I get too attached to animals.
Okay.
And I say,
So we better quit laughing at Carol.
I'm going to just take the dog and go visit somebody's dog, get my fix that way.
There you go. Well, you're welcome. Anytime you want to go up and hug Russell.
Okay, is that right? His name is Russell?
His name is Russell, and you'll have to wrestle him. But he'll let you win.
Really? Okay. That sounds good.
Are we ready for some birthdays?
Birthdays, we got some.
Got some big shot birthdays. Estelle Parsons, remember her?
I do not.
She was on the Connors and the Roseanne show. Those are the TV shows, and I wouldn't brag about either one of those. But she apparently did a whole bunch of other stuff as well. She's 96 today.
Well, happy birthday.
She's been around for a while. Comedian Dick Smothers Brothers.
I remember him.
Dickie, he's 85 today.
Mom loved you best.
He did, and he is probably right. Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah.
The Spirit in the Sky guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his only hit. He's 81. I didn't know he was that old, but he is. Veronica Hamill, she's 80 years old today. Broadcast journalist Judy Woodruff is 77 today. Musician Joe Walsh of the Eagles and the James Gang and a bunch of other. He is 76 today. Richard Masur of One Day at a Time. Never watched that. He's 75. Bo Derek, she used to be a 10, you know. Don't know what she looks like now. She's 67.
Yeah.
Drummer Jimmy Brown of the UB40. And I'd be older than that. Yeah. He is 66 today. Sean Young, who was a very temperamental actress. I don't know if she's still around. She's 64.
Yeah, you got to watch out for those temperamental actors.
Well, there's a lot of them around, but some of them are more temperamental than
others, yes.
And Sean was one of those. She is 64. A pianist, Jim Brickman. We know him.
Uh-huh.
We do a show of his on the FM. He's 62. He used to do a show over there. He has a Christmas show, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does Christmas stuff.
So he'll be coming up soon. He's 62 today. But Ming Na, who is a lovely young lady, she's in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She was also in Mulan. She is 60 years old today. Very good actress. Mike D of the Beastie Boys. He's 58, one of the last ones left. The actor Sabrina Lloyd of Numbers. About that really the genius guy. Sabrina, not the genius guy. She's 53. Joel McHale is in Community. He's a funny guy. He's 52. And we have Dierks Bentley, a country guy, 48 years old today. We got the local people. Locals are coming up next. Can we wait?
Stay with us.
I think we got more anniversaries, and then we do birthdays. Coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Beatriz Reina, Robert Tapia, J.C. Briseño, Juana Cano, Jesus Aros, Felix de Leon, Junior Nava, Michael Anchando. We have Martha Dyson, Becky Sam, and Autumn Tailua. Happy birthday to each and every one. Got a few anniversaries today. Brian and Mona Robertson, Steve and Carmen Midosinka, and Jill and Henry Pineda. Happy birthday. No, happy anniversary to you guys.
Hi, it's Jared Anchondo with KXO Radio. Join me Tuesday, November 21st on East 3rd Street in Westmoreland between 5 and 7 p.m. for the Westmoreland Community Food Pantry 5th Anniversary Celebration. Enjoy food distribution, farmers market style, vendors, nutrition resources, and more. Let's gather to celebrate the work of the Westmoreland Community Food Pantry and the impact it's had over the past 5 years. Find new ways to live healthy at the Westmoreland Community Pantry 5th Anniversary Celebration from 5 to 7 p.m. Tuesday, November 21st on East 3rd Street in Westmoreland. I'll see you there.
Okay, Gene, are you ready to do what we're supposed to be doing?
Always, yeah.
Always. Got to get back to that sometime.
Sometimes,
yes. It's the World in California News headlines. That's how we'll start this morning.
All right.
Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. A revolt could be in the making at the company that brought us ChatGPT. More than 500 OpenAI employees are threatening to quit after Chief Exec Sam Altman was canned. They're demanding he be reinstated immediately and the entire board of directors resign. Ross Anderson at The Atlantic.
You have what looks like hugely Machiavellian power plays right around the center of this technology that is, appears to be at the heart of the future. And I do think that should make people nervous.
Altman was immediately snapped up by Microsoft. Supreme Court has refused to hear an appeal by former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, convicted of murdering George Floyd. More than 24 premature babies have been transferred out of Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza. CBS's Lilia Luciano.
8 babies did not survive the desperate conditions. The babies who survived have now been moved across the border from Gaza into Egypt for treatment.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Headline news: it was supposed to take weeks to fix, but the I-10 Santa Monica Freeway through downtown Los Angeles has been reopened after just 9 days.
Commute is back on. And happy Thanksgiving.
Vice President Kamala Harris among those on hand Sunday to announce that the roadway would be reopened well ahead of schedule after repairs necessitated by a massive fire were finished sooner than expected, though some restrictions are still in place. This week, a busy one for air travel, many getting a head start over the weekend, flying out early to avoid the crunch. Patrick McCoy caught a flight out of LAX.
It's pretty hectic. Airports are busy. I think after the pandemic, it's gotten even busier.
Record number of travelers expected ahead of Thanksgiving this Thursday. Governor Gavin Newsom among those paying tribute to former First Lady Rosalind Carter, who died Sunday at the age of 96. Newsom saying her incredible empathy and the millions she helped define her legacy. Statewide average for price of gas under $5 a gallon at $4.98. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
If you've got traveling in mind, well, take the KXO website with you. KXORadio.com. Local news, weather, important stuff. KXORadio.com.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news as I squeak into place. It's brought to you this morning by El Centro Motors, quick lane tire and auto centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With the local news, page 1, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department released the jobless rate according to the October report. Unemployment in Imperial County came in at 19.3%. That's up from a revised 18.5% in September and above the year-ago estimate of 16.9%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate for the state of 4.8% and 3.6% for the nation during the same period. According to the October report, there were 14,400 eligible workers unemployed in Imperial County out of a workforce of 74,600. The unemployment in Imperial County remains the highest in the state of California. Well, Womanhaven, Christmas event coming up. They say you can bring joy to Christmas. All you have to do is support children, teens, and families in the Womanhaven emergency shelters. Those interested in filling out an application can go to womanhaven.org. Donations can be made at a website or at the website as well. KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, the 11th Annual National Philanthropy Day in Imperial County is coming up. George Gale filed the story.
Actually, it's past, Gene. It happened Wednesday. Over 300 attended the event at the old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse. The event celebrates the power and impact of philanthropy in Imperial Valley. It also recognizes and honors some of the community's special people, businesses, and organizations. The 2023 honorees include Tom Dubose, who received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Les and Terry Rogers, they were named the Philanthropists of the Year. The Spirit of Philanthropy Volunteer of the Year, that award went to Jim Shin. Philanthropic Corporation of the Year, that award went to RDO Equipment Company. The Special Nonprofit Achievement Award went to Imperial Valley's New Creations. Several distinguished philanthropists and distinguished volunteers were recognized at the event as well. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of a Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It's Page 2 of the local news, brought to you this morning by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With Page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
El Centro City Council member has been appointed to a committee. George Gale explains.
The League of California Cities announced the appointment late last week. President of the League of California Cities, Daniel Parra, appointed Edgar Garcia to the 2023-2024 Finance Committee. Board Finance Committee works with the staff to prepare the Cal Cities budget. It also assists in other financial matters, such as monitoring Cal Cities finances, and recommends financial policies and practices for Cal Cities. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Calexico announces a holiday event. It is their Christmas tree lighting event. It'll be held on Thursday, November 30th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It'll be held at the Calexico City Hall. It will feature performances by the Calexico High School and William Moreno Jr. High Marching Bands. Also performing will be the IBC Jazz Band, Calexico High School folklorical dancers, and various City of Calexico recreation class groups. There will be photo opportunities with Santa, food vendors, activities, and more. It is recommended attendees, you better bring chairs. And finally, an annual re-entry summit will be held this month. Here's more on that story.
Again, it was held this month. It's the 6th annual summit. The Imperial County Probation Department, in collaboration with the Imperial County Sheriff's Office, hosted the 6th annual Adult Re-Entry Summit, a pivotal event aimed at supporting individuals transitioning back into the community after involvement with the justice system. This year's summit, held with over 110 community partners and 50 stakeholders marked a significant stride in the county's effort to foster rehabilitation and community integration. There were over 271 attendees at this year's summit, including justice-involved individuals and others representing recovery and rehabilitation programs like New Creations, Turning Point, Jackson House. Speakers at the event included Superior Court Judges Monica Lepe Negrete and Justice Christopher Plord, Sheriff Fred Miramontes, Ramon Leja, and he's from the California Office of Youth and Community Restoration, and Counselor Danny Gutierrez from the Imperial County Behavioral Health Services. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
This is the time of year that we here at Burgers and Beer like to remember what and who we're grateful for, like our customers,
kindness,
our health,
our pets,
friendships,
parents,
freedom,
grandparents,
food on the table,
weekends,
family,
holidays,
our military and their families,
vacations,
first responders,
music, musicians,
employees,
healthcare workers,
and our beautiful country, to name a few. And happy Thanksgiving from Burgers and Beer.
And here's a look at the weather with none other than George Gale.
The high temperature yet today, 80 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 31 miles per hour. We can expect sunny skies today. Highs right near 72. North wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 51. Northwest winds at around 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday. Highs right near 77. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 61 degrees, 27% the relative humidity. Winds are gusting throughout the region. Air Pollution Control District says air quality because of that is not good. Air quality is unhealthy for sensitive groups in Brawley and Nyland. Air quality is moderate in the rest of the region, all due to elevated levels of PM10. A lot of dust in the air. You've been listening to Local News and Weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends, all at Burgers and Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it is time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. CIF San Diego Section playoffs over the weekend. Two teams from Imperial County were involved. Friday night, Sweetwater defeated Vincent Memorial 46-37. Saturday afternoon, it was Hopeville over the Warriors 27-21. In the NFL, Monday Night Football tonight, the Eagles and the Chiefs, quite possibly the best game of the year if everybody shows up. The Eagles and the Chiefs tonight, Monday Night Football on KXO AM 1230 right here. The scoreboard for Sunday, the Browns beat the Steelers 13-10. Lions defeated the Bears 31-26. Chargers lost. Packers beat them 23-20. The Dolphins defeated the Raiders 20-13. Giants over the Commanders 31-19. Cowboys beat the Panthers 33-10. Jaguars over the Titans 34-14. Texans beat the Cardinals 21-16. It was the 49ers over the Buccaneers 27-14. The Bills defeated the Jets 32-6. The Rams got by the Seahawks 17-16. Broncos beat the Vikings 21-20. Chargers a problem is just getting worse and worse and worse. And worst of all, they don't agree. The coach, Brandon Staley, he asserts full confidence in himself and in the defense. The players themselves say, yeah, it's just getting really old and things have got to change soon.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in the NBA on the scoreboard, it was the 76ers over the Nets, 121-99. Raptors defeated the Pistons, 142-113. Magic got by the Pacers, 128-116. Cavaliers over the Nuggets, 121-109. Kings beat the Mavericks 129-113. The Celtics over the Grizzlies 102-100. Suns and the Jazz went into double overtime. The Suns won the game 140-137. Thunder beat the Trailblazers 134-91, and the Lakers won. They beat the Rockets 105-104. LeBron scored 37 points all by himself. And we have in tennis, Novak Djokovic dominated Jannik Sinner and won a record 7th ATP Finals in tennis. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And the financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Wall Street stocks were mixed to start the holiday shortened week after notching their third straight week of wins as hopes for a retreat in the U.S. interest rate hikes persisted. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged just below the flat line. The tech-heavy NASDAQ composite gained roughly 0.2%. Stocks have stayed aloft as signs of cooler inflation encouraged the market to believe the Federal Reserve is finally done with raising rates. Now the focus is on when a rate cut could come, with traders pricing in a 30% chance of that happening as soon as March. Tuesday's release of minutes from the Fed's last meeting could provide a fodder for that debate, but with a little on the economic docket and the Thanksgiving closure and Thursday ahead, trading could stay muted. That's something to look at. We've got your weather coming up next.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howell in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 80 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 31 miles per hour. We can expect sunny skies today. Highs right near 72. North wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 51. Northwest winds at around 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday. Highs right near 77. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 61 degrees, 27% the relative humidity. Gusty winds throughout the region. Air Pollution Control District says air quality, because of those winds, is not good. Air quality, very high levels of PM10. In Raleigh and Nyland, air quality is unhealthy for sensitive groups. For the rest of the region, air quality is moderate at best. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It's the Peanut Patch. We're going to make your holiday shopping so easy. Just visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, Donna and Pat are celebrating their 26th anniversary at the Peanut Patch. And you're going to love what you see. You see, they've been taking care of people for so many years because they do it right. They've got a great variety of gift packs, and they can ship them anywhere in the world to your friends and loved ones. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time, closed on Sundays. Visit the Peanut Patch. You're going to love what you see. Pecan turtles. How about yogurt-covered peanuts? I mean, they make them right there, and you're going to love how fresh they are, how tasty they are, and when you give them as gifts, people are going to love what you give them. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. How do you get there? Google the Peanut Patch. It's easy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. You're going to love the Peanut Patch.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
Yes News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Peter King. Israel and Hamas are trying to work out a ceasefire and hostage return agreement. CBS News correspondent Holly Williams has more from Qatar.
We spoke with a senior Hamas leader and a man designated a terrorist by the U.S. government, Musa Abu Marzouk. Now, he told us that Hamas and Israel are close to a deal on a temporary 5-day ceasefire in return for the release of some of the hostages.
You're saying that you would hand over 50 civilian hostages to Israel. They would give you 100 Palestinian prisoners.
All of them children and women and older.
The negotiations are about a temporary ceasefire and a very long way from any kind of long-term solution.
Tributes for former First Lady Rosalind Carter have been coming in since her death yesterday, with public events starting next Monday. Correspondent Manuel Bajorquez is near the Carter home.
It was here in Plains, Georgia, where just 8 weeks ago, Rosalind and Jimmy Carter appeared publicly together for the last time. It was at the town's annual Peanut Festival. Remembrances are now pouring in from those who knew the former First Lady best. Ceremonies celebrating the life of Rosalind Carter are set to take place next week.
They include a public tribute at the Carter Center in Atlanta. A federal appeals court is hearing arguments over a judge's gag order on former President Trump. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
These are potentially pivotal arguments a few months ahead of Donald Trump's 2020 election conspiracy criminal trial here in Washington. Trump has been arguing the gag order put in place is limiting his First Amendment rights and his ability to campaign for president, saying the prosecution is political. Jack Smith, the special counsel, says Trump's comments have been prejudicial and could taint the jury.
AAA predicts nearly 5 million people will fly during the Thanksgiving travel period. That's up 7% from last year and the highest number since 2005. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg.
In just 2 or 3 years, we've gone from people wondering whether the U.S. aviation sector as we knew it would survive to an amount right now of record demand and record work going on to meet that demand.
Sam Altman isn't a household name, but his influence on artificial intelligence affects almost everyone. He's now out as CEO at OpenAI. Microsoft quickly hired him. Nearly 500 OpenAI employees are threatening to leave. CBS's Jolene Kent.
A source directly familiar with the situation told me an exodus of engineering talent from OpenAI will complicate the relationship between Microsoft and OpenAI a whole bunch.
The Dow is up 101 points. This is CBS News.
You don't need a job platform, you need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
Hold on to your jingle bells. Pluto TV has all your holiday favorites for free. Enjoy our season's greetings category with 9 holiday channels, including holiday movie favorites by Lifetime, Festive Fireplace, Holiday Lights, and Hallmark movies and more. Download the Pluto TV app on all your favorite devices and start streaming holiday favorites on live channels and on demand. With thousands of free movies and TV shows, Pluto TV is your home for the holidays. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Inspired by real events, the 6th and final season of the acclaimed Netflix drama The Crown is now streaming. A relationship blossoms between a newly divorced Princess Diana and Dodi Fayed before a fateful car journey has devastating consequences. News from Paris of an accident sends shockwaves across the world and sparks another seismic threat to the stability and popularity of the monarchy. The final season covers events from 1997 through 2005. Part 1 of The Crown's final season is now streaming. Part 2 premieres December 14th, only on Netflix.
It's a holiday tradition at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The White House Christmas tree will arrive in all its splendor by a horse-drawn carriage where it will be greeted by First Lady Jill Biden. It's an 18.5-foot Fraser fir from Fleetwood, North Carolina. The Grand Champion growers will present the tree at the White House North Portico, and it will stand in the Blue Room of the White House as the centerpiece of the Christmas display. Decorating the tree and the rest of the White House usually involves scores of volunteers who work tirelessly over the course of several days to create the elegance and brilliance of a White House Christmas. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
And it's a happy anniversary of the International Space Station, whose first component was launched from Kazakhstan 25 years ago today. Space Shuttle brought up a U.S. compartment the next month, and humans have lived there continuously ever since November 2000. Peter King, CBS News.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me lay on you a so-so entertainer
with George Gale.
Not much of a humanitarian, and this cat was never nobody's friend. You can applaud if you wanna.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.